Alright, what's up everyone, it's Fantivista here. In this video I just want to talk to you about my training and just some basic trainings that you guys should be doing if you want to improve in this game. So in the mornings I wake up, when I'm on my actual grind, I wake up at 6 o'clock, do some working out to get the blood flowing, get me a cup of coffee, a full glass of water, my vitamin C. It just gets my mind alert, gets me alert. And then I get ready on the game. I jump into creative, and the first thing I do is I do some kind of edit course, and then do some kind of either free building, but I always do an aim course. So I think I'm using Scavit's aim course. I cannot remember. I'll try to put it in the descriptions if I can remember to do that. But it's really good. It has vertical, and I don't do all of them. I do 360 training, I do vertical, and I do horizontal. And the reason I do that is because these freaking PlayStation controllers are always having wear and tear, and it seems like every week I gotta adjust my sensitivity a little bit more. So when I get into these aim trainings and do the vertical and horizontal, I might have to adjust either my dead zones a little bit, or have to adjust my X and Y's a little bit. It's not much, it's probably like 1 digit. So I have not made a settings video in a while, probably a couple seasons. I should do that because I've been using the back button attachment for it's been a few months. And you can go back to my old gameplay if you want and see how I played back then. Here you can see my edits are cleaner. I still mess up here and there, but like I said, these controllers, they wear so fast, and I refuse to buy another one, especially with the PlayStation 5 coming out, and then the Xbox, the new Xbox is coming out. So I'm still indecisive which one I want to go with. I think I'm gonna lean more towards the Xbox this time around, only because these controllers. If I can get my hands on the new PlayStation controller, and it's not with the drift issues. And it doesn't look like it's gonna have a back button attachment. That's what I gotten used to this back button so much. I use both paddles. I don't want to go back to not having paddles. This has been a game changer. It really has. I use my right button to do the edit, and then the left to I don't know. Let me not lie right here. I'm guessing. I have to be in the actual game. And this is just a voiceover, so I have to be in the actual game, and then when I'm in the actual game, I'll let you guys know exactly what each button is. But one is to edit, one is to confirm, and then my reset button, I believe, is R1. It's crazy. I play this game every day, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah. Let me check. So circle. I'm looking at the video right now. Circle it says is to edit. Let's see what it shows. So circle is my left paddle, and square is my right paddle. So whatever square is, I don't know what square is on here. I think square is select, and circle is the edit. So it would be the left is the edit button, and the circle is the select button. So that's what my paddles are. And man, it's so quick. It's so much quicker than the way I was playing before. And if you've watched me back in the days, I used to use my left analog stick as my select button, and it was cool sometimes, but with the control freaks and they pop off sometimes, it was just messing me up too much. So now my left thumbstick is my jump button, and I just prefer it that way, and I've been doing it like this for a long time. And actually, even when I play Warframe, or I said Warframe? Warzone? Even Warframe. Warzone. I'm about to play Apex. About to get into that a little bit. I've been playing that Hyperscape. It's always the left thumbstick is my jump, even if I have to use a custom keybinds in the PlayStation settings. Yeah, but getting back to controllers, these controllers are terrible. Absolutely terrible. What I would prefer is one of the guys we play with, Freddie. He uses an Xbox Elite controller, Series 2. Phenomenal. This kid will pump you 200 every time. Like, if he sees the top of your head, you're done. You're done. And it's like, I could do that with a brand new controller. But once these controllers, you play with them for a little bit, it's game over. You might as well throw these things in the trash. And this controller has some bad drift. I'm at, I think, a 20 on my left for my dead zones, and then a 15 on my right for my dead zones. So that's a lot of drift. And it's, like I said, I just refuse to keep going out there buying new controllers. And then the wait time right now with COVID, you won't even get your controller back for a few weeks. So it's not even worth the effort right now. So at this point, it's like, do I get a computer? Do I get the Xbox when it comes out? Because the controllers are a lot better. I refuse to get a Scuff because of all the reviews I've read and heard online. They're just not worth the money, and customer service apparently isn't that great. So at this point, I'm like, I might as well get the Xbox. These people that I know with the Xbox never complain about the controllers. They have trigger stoppers on the Elite, which the PlayStation doesn't have trigger stoppers. You can make your own. There's tutorials online on how to make your own trigger stoppers, but who wants to put paper clips and silliness in your controllers? I don't. The back button really is like just amazing. I really like it. PlayStation did a good job. It fits well in your hand. They never get worn out, it seems like. And that's surprising to me with how PlayStation makes things with these controllers. How the freaking analog sticks always mess up. But yet these two buttons in the back never mess up. I mean, even your regular, what is it, X, squares, triangle, and circle buttons get a little sticky sometimes, or a little loose. But this back button feels like the day I bought it. It just feels so responsive, and I really do like that. But like I said, the new controllers don't look like they're going to use them. So I think that's going to be a deal breaker for me. If they don't use them, then yeah, you probably will see me on the Xbox, or maybe I'll get a computer. Still debating. So yeah, let's get back to the training now. Yeah, I just wanted to rant. Just wanted to go on, talk, make a video about me just talking for 10 minutes. You guys can see some gameplay in the background. So creative, I do creative in the morning, and I do an hour of different things in creative. So we'll do building, we'll do the edit course, we'll do the aim training, and then to wrap it up, I'm jumping into a random fill lobby, and just sometimes I meet good players, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I meet average players like this. But just fighting different players is really, really helpful to growing in Fortnite. See, what some of the people I play with, they like to play each other all day, and they only play each other. So when we get into these fights with people who play differently, they might not even be a good player, but they just play differently to what they're not used to. And then you'll watch your kill cam afterwards and like, yo, I lost to this guy. How did I lose to this guy? This guy is terrible. And you could have beat, in any random circumstances in a creative fill lobby or in a creative lobby, you would stomp him. But for whatever reason, you're out in the battlefield and this guy got a weird lucky shot on you. And it happens so often. You're like, man, am I not good at this game? I practiced for hours and I'm losing to this guy. Yeah, it's because you're not used to that person's playstyle. So that's why I like to get into these random creative fill matches, play against random people so I can learn different people's playstyle, because you remember it. It's muscle memory, it's experience. It gives you a different perspective on people's gameplay, because people play different. Like you cannot go against the same person all the time. So whenever we jump into these creative matches, this is what my team likes to do. We get into these creative matches later on in the evening, and we just play against each other. Then we jump into actual game, and then we wind up losing for like an hour or whatnot. Sometimes we get lucky and we get a good game, and sometimes we just be on a losing streak, and then we watch the kill cam like, why are we losing to these guys? Like, I don't know, you just can't play against the same people all the time. You have to mix it up. So I think the more beneficial thing would be you jump into your creative and you play with new people, and y'all just test each other against. You might come into somebody who's way better than you, and it's just gonna push you to grow. If I'm grinding every morning, I'm usually on top of my game. The edits are perfect. and I'm gonna give them a good challenge. But if I don't grind every morning, they catch up to me really quick, and most times they pass me up, and then I'm struggling to keep up with them. But hey, I mean, that's how it goes. You grind, you practice, and you'll see results. You might not see it immediately, but you're getting better if you're pushing yourself, learning different techniques, watching. I don't even like when I wash the dishes. I watch Twitch, and I learn stuff on Twitch while I'm washing the dishes. So it's not like I'm not investing so much time into Fortnite. You know, it's I play from 9 to 12, and that's my R&R. That's my relaxing time. That's me winding down from the day after work. I wake up in the morning, I practice for an hour, and then so what is like a total of 4 hours? And these pros are spending 12 plus hours playing the game every day. I spend 4 hours, and I live my normal life, and I mean, we get a lot of victories. It's not like we don't get a lot of victories, we do. And we are a tough team to kill. Like, if you guys watching this video like, hey, I want to take on your team, send an invite, send a request. We'd be more than happy to challenge ourselves and just play against you. There's no bad blood. You lose, you win. We don't care. We just like to have fun in the game and push ourselves. So anyway, if you found this video helpful, informative, leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more of me rambling like this. I mean, this is a first. I just wanted to see what it's like. Anyway, Phantom out.